What's up, you guys? Welcome back. Today we're gonna be sanding some primer. So I went ahead and primed this Saturday, and then I let it sit Sunday and then Monday, so it's Monday night. It's pretty dry. I checked it with my fingernails, so it's pretty dry. Good to go on sanding. Once we get done sanding it, then that's where we'll find our imperfections, fix those, and then we'll be ready for paint. So let's get going, let's get started. All right, guys, hold on, give me a second. So, most of it's all sanded. Sorry about the dust. As you can tell right here, we got a couple dings. Big old tent right there. Other dings right here. Not too bad here on the top, actually. Actually sanded out pretty smooth, which I'm really surprised. There's just one ding right here, and I think that is the only one that's on top. The rest is on bottom. So the reason why I didn't fix these before is because these are actually rust spots all down here. The only way I can fix them is pour 15 and then prime. And then after that, then we can do the body work on top of the primer. Because if you were to do body work on top of the pour 15, the only story, I hear stories, so I haven't had it done to me personally, but they just say the body filler just doesn't attach itself to the pour 15. So later down the road, your body filler will just actually fall off, and the only thing that will actually be holding that body filler is just the paint, the outer layer of the paint. So that's why they recommend you prime it and then do your body work. But in a way, this is kind of a, not gonna lie, it's kind of a too deep of a dent to fill up, but we're just gonna go ahead and fill it up anyways. I think it'll be okay for now, because you know what we're not doing a restoration on this thing, and you know they just want to paint it, so then that way they can just ship it out. So yeah, you guys, that's what I'm going to do next, is probably just sand this with a rougher grit in the areas, and then do my body work on top of there, that dent right there, and then the dents down here. But other than that, once we do that, then I'll just scuff my edges, sand down my edges, and then do another prime on the bottom at least. We'll probably do a prime just right there in the corner, so we'll cut off that section right here. We'll sand this with a finer grit. What I did is I sanded this with 180. It's a little bit of a deeper scratches, but I'm just gonna go over it with 320, so we should be fine. Like I said, I put 4 coats of primer on this, so that way it could hide most of the imperfections, and it did its job, so I'm pretty happy with that. So gonna put you in fast forward again, and then we'll get it going on the body work. So I'll cut you off to the next scene. What's going on, you guys? We're on the next scene. It's actually been a day, if you guys haven't noticed. We're actually working on the tailgate right now. I'll switch you around, the Bondo ready. I went ahead and put fiber tech down, and then I did my Bondo. So now I'm just sanding it, making it all smooth. Like I said, I had my one little ding up there. But I'll probably just fast forward you and skip you to the next scene when we're done sanding, and then we'll see if we need to fill it one more time. It still feels kind of low right there. But anything can happen when you're sanding this down. This used to be a lot bigger indent, but now it's going down smooth, and I still have to sand a little bit more. So I'll probably just cut you off to the next scene. Right now I'm using, I think this is 120 grit. So that way, I was gonna use a deeper grit, but I really don't want to sand off most of my primer. So I'm just using 120. That way it's a little finer scratches it's gonna leave. But like I said, I wanna hurry up and do a quick sand, and then I'll cut you off to the next scene. All right, guys, got it all sanded down. I just went ahead and sanded the rest of it down with 220. It actually came out pretty good. No dings, no wobbles. It turned out really good. So that is the product. What I'm gonna do right now, well, not right now, but when we go to prime this, I'm only gonna prime that section, the bottom section, and just this corner right here. That way we don't have to reprime the whole thing and mask the whole thing off. So yeah, that's what we're probably gonna do that, at least get it ready to prime, and then probably prime it tomorrow. But, so like I said, I'll get it all messed up, and I'll probably just start on this right quick. I wanted to prime the bed along with the tailgate, because I know there's a couple imperfections in the bed as well. But I totally forgot that I had to jam that, because that's blue and it's supposed to be black. So I'll prime that first, so that way I can get it ready to jam, and then we'll work on this in the long run. But once everything is all said and done, we'll go ahead and paint both of them, basically the outside at the same time. So, and that's going to take some time. Like I said, that's the old one, and you can see it's two-tone. It's only two-tone from the on the top, so which is nice. But the bed is going to take a while, just because it goes black, gray, black. So that's what's going to take a minute to basically mask off paint, mask off the black, or mask off the gray, so that way I can paint the black or paint the gray. So yeah, I probably put you in fast forward, me masking it up, at least getting parts of it done. And like I said, we'll just start working on this. So cut you off to the next scene, guys. All right, guys. I'm probably gonna have to call it an early day, for the fact that I ran out of paper to mask up the tailgate, which I totally forgot to order. And I don't have the right sandpaper. And let me show you what I'm talking about. So, started sanding on my bed. This is how far I got. Probably been sanding for about 20 minutes. It's not much, because I've been using 220, but since I put four coats of primer on this, it's kind of it's clogging up my paper really bad. I need 180 grit, and I just don't have it. So I'm gonna have to call it a day, just because I'm out of materials, basically. But I'll probably end the video off right here. Let me tell you what we're gonna do tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna get this thing masked up, probably primed. And then while we're priming this, we'll probably get this sanded. So I'll probably start in the very corner over there, so that way I'm not putting dust onto my primer. So other than that, I'm probably gonna call it a day. We're getting super close to painting this thing, which I'm really excited. Earlier in the video, I told you we're probably gonna shoot that Saturday, at least get it jammed. So that's what I'm gonna shoot for, and I'm hoping it works. So sometimes my timing is always off and things come up. So it's life, you guys. Things are gonna pop up no matter if you like it or not. But like I said, we're one step closer to at least getting the bed completely done, and then we're just gonna clear coat the cab, which is a 4-door cab. So that's gonna be it, you guys. Thanks for watching, and till next time. See you guys later.